Hi, this is David of Inspect Canada. Very often during our home inspections, our client asks us, is it possible to upgrade these very basic thermostat to a digital one or a programmable one? And the answer is absolutely, and I'll show you how. But what's very important whenever you go to any store, Home Depot, Rona, and get yourself a digital thermostat is that there's two types out there. There's the one that works with low voltage and high voltage. Low voltage will be heat that is coming either from a building boiler like we are here. This is a strata building. There's a boiler in the parquet that's feeding the baseboard heater. Those are called hydronic baseboard heater. Or if you have a furnace that's powering your heat, it's all low voltage. Now, if you do have electric baseboard heaters, you need a completely different type of digital thermostat, and they're in the same sections at Home Depot, but they're separated. So first you have to know, so are they hydronic baseboard heaters, or do I have a furnace, or do I have electric baseboard heaters? If you have electric baseboard heaters, this thermostat right here that we'll use to replace this one would not work. This is the one that works with low voltage. Since we're in a strata building here, these are hydronic baseboard heaters. It's low voltage, and this is the one we need. So I roughly paid, this is not a very expensive one. If you get a Nest, it's like 400 bucks. If you get one of those, it's roughly about 40 bucks. This one will tell you the temperature that the unit is at all time. You can also program it, and I'll show you exactly how easy it is to install something you can do yourself. So follow me along and we'll get that going. All right, so the first thing we need to do is to take this cover right off. So you don't want to pull the whole thing off the wall, so it's good to hold the base while you're doing it, and then it comes right off. So this is the assembly in there. Now what's very important here is that this one is so basic, there's only two wires, one up here and one right there. And it's going to be hard for you to see, but they are labeled with a letter. This one says R and this one says W. Now, if we look in the back of the brand new thermostat, you will notice that this is where the wires would hook up, and there are numbers under here. It says B, D, G, Y, W, R, and other letters. Well, we have an R right here and a W right there. So our wires will go with the R and the W. Now, if you did have a heat pump or a furnace, there would be a lot more wires coming out of this. But right now, this is very basic. There's only two wires, and it's gonna come right here with the W and with the R. So give me a second. I'm gonna take the screw right off from here and there. We'll pull this off. We'll loose up these wires. And with this new thermostat that I bought, it came with stickers with those letters, so I can use one of those stickers and put it on the wire. So the one that says R here, I'm gonna look for the R sticker right there, and I'm gonna stick it to it. So I remember which one is which, and I install it properly that way. So give me a second, I'll take this apart. All right, so I have two wires to remove and two screws to remove to get the thermostat out. I have to remember which one is the R and which one is the W. R is at the top, W at the bottom. And now let's do the thermostat. So this one is the R and this one here is the W. So I'm gonna put my little R sticker on this one. Make sure I don't get confused. R and W. Okay, so this is as simple as it gets. There's really only two wires. Now, if we look in the back of this one, we'll have to find the R, which is right the second one here, and the W, which is right there. So I'm gonna run this through, and then I'm going to screw this plate right here, run these wires in the right spot, close this off, and that should be pretty much mission accomplished. Except that, see, we're gonna have to do a little bit of cosmetic work here just to make sure that we hide all of that. Now, in order to tighten this up, we've got these little tiny screws we have to unscrew here. That's why it's good to have one of those little tiny screwdriver. It's good to have around the home. If you have kids and their toys, you know, need some help, these are pretty much the only screwdriver that will open any toys out there. So what I want to do here is I want to loose this up first, push my wire in there, and then tighten it up. And it doesn't want to come out. I'll do the same thing, open it up, push my wire in there, and tighten it up, and now this is all nice and solid. So let me back up the camera and then I'll install the rest of it. All right, so now that we've installed the back plate, we install the front of it. So there's some little pins right here. These pins will enter this system right here, and once there's a connection, once I call for heat, the baseboard heaters are gonna kick in, but these require batteries. So I'm gonna have to put some batteries in there, AAAs, and as you can see now, the display is actually powering. So it's gonna have to go through a little reset here, but all we need to do is get the bottom in there and then snap the top right on it. So as you can see, installing a brand new digital thermostat is not the end of the world. Something you can do yourself. It doesn't cost very much. These are some of the least expensive models. That one is $40. It will give us the temperature inside the house. You're able to program it so that you get some heat in the morning if you like, or you know, at certain time of the day, however you like it. So, you know, if you do have to call an electrician for this, you know, it'll be at least $40 for the thermostat, and it will take them at least an hour, and that'll be at least $200 to $250. So with the thermostat and all, you'll probably be saving between $200 to $300. And as you could see, there's really nothing to it. You just get it done. You don't need too many tools either. So thank you so much again for watching this video. Super appreciate it. Please subscribe. We would love to let you know also by clicking the little bell that we have new videos on an ongoing basis. So if you have any questions about any of this or about our services, just give us a call. We'll be happy to help in any way we can. Until next time, have a beautiful day.